Hey you guys, Laura here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Trigger Point Grid Foam Roller. So throughout the month of January, I'm going to be reviewing a couple different foam rollers, the benefits of them, the negatives to them, why I like them, and why I choose that specific type over another. And today we are going to be starting out with the Trigger Point Grid Roller. You can see here I have one of their longer ones. They do come in two different sizes, the 13-inch and a 26-inch. So I have the 26-inch one in my hands currently. I will say that one of the things that I do wish about this foam roller is that it did come in a little bit of a longer size. So I have another foam roller that is 36 inches and that I use for some exercises to lay down on from my tailbone to my head. This 26-inch foam roller, you can tell it's going to be just barely long enough for my head to rest on it and for my tailbone to rest on it as well. And I am 5'3", so it definitely wouldn't work for someone that is taller than me. And I mean, I have a multiple foam rollers, and I'll show you in a couple different videos in the future throughout the month of January what I use them for. But in terms of some of the spine correctives and shoulder correctives that I do with them, you would need something that is 26 inches or longer to lay down on it, depending on your height. But if we're talking just about rolling out self-myofascial release, this is a pretty great foam roller. It's actually one of my favorite ones that is out and available to you guys. And what I really like about it is that the foam consistency, apparently it's like this patented foam consistency. I don't really know that much that goes into creating the foam density, but what I want to say about it is that it's pretty pliable, that someone that is new to foam rolling would still find it not too uncomfortable, but then it's also firm enough to someone that's been foam rolling for a while is still going to feel benefits from it. And so what I always like to tell my clients that I'm working with when they're rolling out whatever it is that we're working on, you want it to be uncomfortable, but also not so uncomfortable that you're holding all this tension in your face, because you want to be able to relax into it. The whole point of rolling out, of foam rolling, is to help improve your blood circulation, to help loosen up some of that muscle tissue. And so if you're tensing up, it's going to do the opposite of what we want it to do. So like I said, it's soft enough that someone that is newer to it is going to be able to relax into it, but firm enough that someone that is used to foam rolling is still going to get some benefit from it as well. And one of the reasons to that too is, if you can see, I'll hold it up a little bit closer to the camera, there's all this different texture that's going on to it. So I really like how it has these lines that go horizontally, but also these different lines that go vertically as well. And then it creates kind of these little like grids or nodules on it, which is really going to help you guys as you're using it for your foam rolling. So having that variety and texture as you're rolling, it's going to be way different than something that was just completely smooth. And it's going to act as if you had someone that was giving you a massage that's kind of like just putting a little bit of knuckle pressure into the tissue that you're trying to roll out on. So that was something that I really liked about it as well. I mentioned before that they come in two different sizes, the 13-inch and the 26-inch. And you can see too, there's a hollow pipe to the inside here. So one of the benefits of having the smaller one is that I think that it makes it a little bit more travel friendly, especially if you're taking it into a carry-on, because you could roll up clothes or whatever and tuck it into the center portion here, and you're still going to be saving space on your luggage, right? It's not like if it were completely solid and you're trying to take this with you on an airplane or something, you would be able to maximize some of the space for the PVC pipe that's on the inside. I was looking online and I saw a couple of people say that the inside, some of them have like malfunction. I personally have not had that experience. This one I did just get, so it's fairly new to me, but I'm not new to working with it. At the gym facility that I was working at before, but not right now because things are still closed. Hopefully things open up again. But anyways, at the gym facility that I used to work for and work at, I was there for 6 years and I never saw one break. So I think that they're pretty durable. And I think too, when you're using your foam roller, and it's a little bit harder, I guess, for the longer ones because you're not going to be able to, you'll probably, what I want to say is with the longer ones, you'll probably be more likely to use one side more than the other versus on the short ones because they're so small, it'll be a little bit easier to disperse the weight out. But these guys are supposed to be able to sustain up to 500 pounds. That's what they stated on their website. I personally don't really can't attest to that because I'm not 500 pounds. So I think that if you have a longer one and you are applying a lot of weight to it, maybe taking a little bit more to one side versus the middle, and then just making sure that you're switching from side to side. Overall, this is one of my favorite foam rollers that you can find at your Big Five, Dick's Sporting Good, on Amazon, etc. I did get mine from a local running shop here where I live in California. And, if you are wanting to support local small businesses, go out to one of your small mom and pop athletic shops and see if they have one of these for you. If not, I do have one of those Amazon links down in the description below if you want to just grab it right now. That's up to you. But I would say that out of all of the foam rollers that I use, this is the one that I use the most. After gyms being closed for 9 months, I finally caved and bought my own one because I was like, when am I going to go back to the gym? I don't know. And I really miss this specific foam roller. So I'm going to get one of my own. And I'm so happy that I did because, like I said, the grid marks, the contour marks is one of my favorite things about it. In terms of like the stiffness of it, I'm sure that there are other foam rollers out there. In fact, I do have a foam roller that is a little bit more on the contoury side, and we'll talk about that in a different video. But in terms of what my body needs and how I spend time foam rolling, and I'll link a couple of my previous foam rolling videos in the corner above, this is what is best suited for my body because, like I said, you want to be able to kind of relax into it. You don't want to hold any tension in your face, in your body, in your muscles as you're rolling it out. The whole point of it is to help open you up, to help you with your mobility. And the best way to make that change in your body, in your central nervous system, is by relaxing into it. So that's why this is one of my favorite rollers that you can find out there. And in one of my other videos that I plan on making this month, I will show you exactly how to use this guy for upper body foam rolling, lower body foam rolling, and then also for some exercises. January is going to be a foam rolling theme month, so if there's anything specifically that you would like me to create a video on or that you would like to learn about, go ahead and drop it in the comments below because it's still early in January and there's still time to put in a request. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Like I said, if you have any comments, any special requests of videos that you would like to see in regards to foam rolling, go ahead and drop it down in the comments below. And to make sure that you don't miss out on any mobility or strength training or foam rolling videos, make sure you subscribe to my page so that you can keep seeing what exactly we are going to be doing with not just this foam roller, but the 2 other foam rollers that I will be reviewing this month. Have a good one, you guys.